Today we are going to start with the mechanism mod, and then I also want to make some auto crafting to it. Watch the video till the end because we are going to do something special today. And guys, try to guess it in the comments down below why we need mechanism so urgent. And if you like what I'm doing here, then just hit like and subscribe buttons and enjoy this video. Okay guys, welcome back to this episode. I actually did some AFK work this time. I cleared a little bit my base. Maybe you can see it. I did the most thing with the chests. You can see it here. So we are one step closer to our base building project because we need space. Then the next thing I did, I made this teleporter so we can jump faster now between our spots. That is nice too. And I also found in my chests that we had a battery here. It was actually this nitro battery that is the best battery that is possible, and I already inserted in this ender cell. That means we have now 2 billion storage, and this is actually not producing anymore because we run out of coal. That is bad. I have to put it somewhere. Now is the problem, we have everything full and we are not producing coal anymore. So actually what I'm going to do is going to disconnect this line too for now, because we have really coal problems. Okay, that should be enough for now. These coal problems are actually just happening because we have this energy buffer now and they will produce energy so fast as they can. So maybe if I just disconnect some upgrades here for now, because we don't need so much energy now, and then we can connect it if we need it. So then let me just grab a chest. And I'm going to place it right here so we have it by the hand if we need it. Okay, the next thing I did actually, you already saw it, we had full upgraded everything. I made all the upgrades so we are producing all the power we need. And I made a lot of these ender gates so we have everything wireless now. You can see it here, every machine is now powered and it's wireless, so that is nice too. I just leave this ME controller here with the normal dynamo because I don't want that this happens again and then we have no energy in our system. So the next thing what we did is we found a lot of stuff here that we are going to need later, and then we don't have to wait for it. So that is pretty nice too. And that is then actually everything we made AFK. So we can start with this episode now. Like I already said, I want to start with mechanism. That means we have to get our basics done. I actually made again everything here that we need. This battery not, but these 2 machines, and I want to get to this ultimate tier installer. Wanna see if it's working. So let me just start. I'm going to make 6 of these machines, so we need 12 furnaces and then we should have everything. We actually ran out of space here, so we have some problems now. Let me just sort something. Okay, this should be working now, so let me just take it like this. And we have 6 of these machines. I'm going to explain you later why we need so much, but for now that should be okay. So let's just put them here in a chest. Then what we have to do next is this enrichment chamber, and that is actually already using this infuser. So let me just grab one, and for now I'm going to put it here and power it directly. Then what we need, you can see it here in the recipe, we need redstone and osmium. So we have a lot of osmium, and just take redstone, then put it inside of here. We already have this mechanism speed upgrades, we get them in the loot chest, so let me just install it here. Okay, now it's going a lot faster. And then I'm going just to take more redstone because I see we are going to need it. Okay, energy should be enough, we produced a lot. I just take this, and then what we need next is some coal and iron for steel. So that means, let me just take coal inside and then iron. Then we get this enriched iron, and with this we can make again with coal steel grid. That is nice too. Then we have everything ready. So let me just dump in some coal and then we can make this steel for the recipe. Okay, here is our enriched iron. Now just repeat the process and make steel grid. that is going to be fast. And then what I want to make is we have actually to make a room for all our machines. So I'm just thinking I'm going in this direction, but we have here water, that is the problem, and we have to go 7 blocks from the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that is actually here. So here will come the door, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here will end the door, and then here goes the door up. So let me just clear everything fast here. That means the room will be inside of here, so we can already dig some space here because we know where it's going. So let me just do it really fast.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, back we are. I just digged a little room here that is going to be prettier when we move everything here. Then here is going to be the door like in the other room, and we have this traveler's anchor here so we can teleport to it. So in this time we already made our steel grid. Then I'm going to smelt half of it directly so we have steel, because we are going to need it all the time. So what I want to do next is I want to make these machines. So let me just make, I don't know, 3 of them. That should be enough for now. So let's just build them, and 1, 2, 3, we have them. That is nice too. So what I want to do with these machines, actually I want to make some auto crafting later, and because I don't want to have for every machine this fluid here, I want to have all the times coal, all the times redstone, and then just repeat the crafting. So I hope you understand it. That means for now I'm going to put them like here directly. That means 1, 2, 3. I'm going to let 3 and then build here. And here they're coming. Then let me just grab them really fast. And then I'm going to place them directly here. I want to make them one higher, so let me just place it like this and then place the machines directly here. Okay, nice. So what that means for now is just make some place, and then I'm thinking here to go with the universal cable so we don't use so many flux gates. We are going to need a lot of cables, so let me just move here and check if we can make them. Yeah, we have everything for it, so let's just make some. And then what we need next is the reason why we made these machines, and that is these flux crystals. We actually can grow flux crystals in an enrichment chamber, and that is going to be very, very important for us later. So that means we have to start with the basic Certus crystals, and they are made out of Certus quartz dust and sand. That means let me just make a lot of them. And I'm going to place down one enrichment chamber directly here with a gate, and then just let them grow really fast. I just grab my upgrades and install them here, so we are going a little bit faster. Nice, that means we have our Certus quartz automated now. Not automated, but we can produce it because we didn't have the option to produce it till now. Okay, so we need these flux crystals, and they are made by combining charged Certus quartz, redstone and nether quartz, and that means we need to charge this quartz now. And how we are going to do it is actually the same way we did it now. So that means we are going to use this charger. So let me just take it here. We don't gonna need it anymore. And then what I'm going to do is actually going with this directly here, and then we can place energy cables here. So we are going to power this line directly and then make some space. I'm actually thinking to go one deeper. Yeah, I'm going one deeper. Here are coming the machines then. So let me just place this enrichment chamber, and then we can go one more. So the lines are here and corner is here then. Or no, I decided I go one deeper, so it's going to look a little bit prettier. So that means let's just close everything down and then throw cobblestone away, and here are coming the machines. So next thing we need some light like this, and then we need space behind the machines so we can power them. Okay, now I just think it's going to be better if we move them one inside, and that has the reasons. Then we can connect everything to it, so we don't even see it like this. Then we have to move every machine here too.
A few moments later.
Then we have everything here connected. The last thing I have to do to this power is to make a flux gate here on, and we should have power inside every machine. Yeah, nice. That is working. Now what we need is, we already can put this inside. Then I have to make a charger somewhere. Question is nowhere. Okay, I'm thinking if we have here one enrichment chamber for these crystals and one for the others. Okay, like here. Then one more is coming here, and we said we need just 3, so let's just close it down there. That means other machines can come here. So I want also leave 3 space between, like always, like this. Then place some torches down so we have light, and make room behind to connect everything directly with power. And then first charger is going to be here. It's like this, and check if this connects. No, so we have to go from top. Yeah, now it's working. Then just move this cable, so we going maybe to need space behind, so let's just connect it like here. And then what I need next is we have to somehow import. Let me check if this works. Yeah, it is going to be the import, and underneath is going to be the export. So that means if I just make it like this for now, export here, everything here is going later in the system. So for now, let me just take some chests, crystals we already have, and then we can connect it here already. So for now, it's going to extract in this chest, and then we are going to import from here so we can charge it automatically, and that should work. The next thing we have to do now is we have to get the applied energistics cable line to here so we can continue and make everything automated later. So guys, I'm just going to do it really fast, and then we are going to continue right here.
A few moments later.
So guys, here is our line that is going all the way from the base to all machines. So we actually can already connect this charger here, but for now we are good. We don't need it so urgent. So I have to think here if I'm going with 6 chargers. I think 6 is a good number. So let me just dig here the corner. That means here is going to be the corner. So I can dig everything out here. We have space. Okay guys, I prepared this space here. Here is a buffer chest, and then we are going to drop here in water. So like this, here is coming a water bucket, and then what I'm going to do is we need one more bucket, and I'm going to make these shots. So that means we need iron plates, just 2, and then we can craft it, and this will drop the items. So let me just take this 2 because I don't know if I'm going to need more. So that will actually just be here, and this is going to drop in water, and we are going to pick it up with this basic item collector. But for now, I'm just thinking here to move this one more higher so we can see the window here and put just clear glass. So I'm just going to build this to the end, make everything here automated so we don't gonna spend more time here, and I'm going to explain you after that how everything works. Okay guys, back we are. I actually made this system to the end, and look at this, I made everything to the end, and the best part of it is the most of it is automated. So let's just begin to explain. Here is our little window. We are going to drop items inside, and we are going to see how it's working. I actually didn't make 3 of them because one is going to be fast enough, and we can't split items evenly with this item pipe, so I had just to go with 1. So what is going on here, let me just explain. We are going with this ME cable into this pattern provider where we actually have this crafting recipe. The crafting recipe is for 2 flux dust, and you can see we are making it out of 1 redstone, 1 charged Certus quartz, and 1 nether quartz. Everything here, when we request it, is going into this chest, where we then with speed upgrade export everything directly into this item dropper inside of here, and then everything here is going to be crafted. Then what we have here is a basic item collector that we get from the rewards, and that one is actually picking up everything in his range, but we have it filtered here so he can only pick up this flux dust, and you see here is locked so never goes out. And then we are directly exporting again with speed upgrades into the system. We could also export directly from these flux cables, but if you do it like this, always do it like this, because this is our importer too, and that means we are using just one channel. That is really important. So yeah, I hope you understand this system, so we can continue now with our chargers. Actually, I made now 7 of them because we had to go one more in this direction, move everything again. And so let me just go behind here and I'm going to explain you how this works. So here is just one charger, and then what is going on here? Here is our line with ME pattern provider. Here is this recipe for one charged Certus quartz, and we are making it out of one normal quartz. And then here comes the request in and puts everything into this chest, where we are exporting it directly from the site. You can see it now. Let me just clear. We are exporting everything directly here, and then everything is going into all these 7 charges. So it's actually working all the 7 charges at the same time. And then we are just exporting the charged quartz directly from here, from the bottom, on every 7 of them, and importing directly into the pattern provider. Like we said already, that is saving us channels. So close everything down and get to the enrichment chambers. So what is going on here? Exactly the same as here. So we are having here our recipes inside and exporting everything to this chest. From the chest then we are going in the back of the chambers, where everything is going to be enriched. Like you see here, we have already this enriched redstone and these 2 patterns that are most important for us. This is for flux crystals and this is for Certus crystals. So that is really good. And again, we are exporting from the bottom into this system. So what is going on here? That is actually the last thing we made. Everything here is not connected, it's just this one. And what we are making here is, you can see we're making this infused alloy, and how this is made, it's actually iron with redstone. And that is why we have this enriched redstone recipe, because we are going with it here, so we don't use so much redstone. And where we are doing it, this cable uses 2 channels. This is one and the next one is this. This is actually just a ME exporter, and what is doing, we have a crafting cart inside, and this is making us all-time enriched redstone. What that means now is, you see, we have 1 stack of enriched redstone inside of this infuser. So what is this actually doing is, we are all times crafting. We have a crafting recipe for this, and now if you want to see how this works, I can take out, let's say 8, and that is going to request these new items. So we should have here directly a crafting recipe. Yeah, you saw it. That is already requesting this. Like, see now, and it's importing it into here. That is really nice. So we're never going to run out of this. So that is also the reason why we have so much of these infusers, because we are going with every fluid is going to be another infuser. That means here is redstone, then diamond, then emeralds, I don't know, coal maybe, and all what we need. If we need more, then we're just going to add more later. So yeah, guys, that is actually everything here. This system is now for us automated, and if I just go to our base now, okay, the biggest recipe we can autocraft is actually the cables, because we need all these items for it. I just cleared everything out of the system so we can try to make some. So let's say we just need some cables. Let's request 100 of them. We have everything. You see what has to be crafted here, and let's just press start, move here, and we should see Okay, we already see here is dropping the items. Chargers are doing its job. Here is the enrichment chamber that is growing the crystals. And we already get these flux crystals. Nice. And this whole system works just exactly how I wanted. So if I move here now, you should see we have already 60 cables. So that means we have everything exactly how we want it. And the last thing I want to make for this episode is actually we are going to need a lot of tinted glass. So let me just craft it. This should be enough. And you maybe know it already. I want to kill a wither. So we have our wither skeleton skulls and we have our soul sand. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm just going to dig me a hole away. I don't know if tinted glass holds the wither, but back in the days it used to, so I want to make it with it, and if it's going wrong we can still don't destroy our base, hopefully. So let me just dig far away from my base. Nice, this should be enough, and let's just take our tinted glass. Then I'm going just to make a box so I can spawn him inside of this box. So let me just make it like this and then close it here and here so I can put it. So we have to put soul sand down and then the heads, and hopefully it works. Oh wait, I'm going to take my gold and OP caps, so let's just try it. Actually going to eat one. So we are healing then. Okay, tinted glass is not the best for this. Okay guys, it wasn't a problem. It was actually pretty easy. But I don't know why tinted glass don't works. Maybe it wasn't tinted glass. Oh, there are two tinted glass. It's actually this one. Oh my god. What a fail. I'm going to try to make these ones. So we need more glass. And then try to make this tinted glass. Okay, that should be enough. So I just move down and try it again. But this should work now because it's written in the system. So if this doesn't work, then I'm really confused. So let's repeat the process.
A few moments later.
The last thing I have to do now is we have to make some kind of stairs up like this. So we can place it from here. Then just try it really fast. Here is our soul sand and place up our heads. And see if this works now. Okay, what is that? No, he's stuck inside. I really got him trapped. Okay, easy for me. And here goes our second wither. Nice. That means we can farm withers. Really, really good. And you know what that means? We can make everything from power to the max level. So that means I'm actually thinking to make this furnace that is producing 40k RF per tick. This is really easy and I should be able to make it really fast. So let me just try it and see how far we come. This is the first tier, then second tier, then we need third tier. I should have everything here, so then I'm going just to take everything here. I'm pretty sure we're going to need it, and I know we are going to need this, so let me just check. Redstone block of blaze rods, redstone blocks, and nether stars. So that means this one, then two these blocks, and we should have everything. So let me just put everything inside. First I have to transform this one. Nice, that was fast. And last thing is the wither star. That is going actually to use almost all our power, but We are going to generate a lot more with this system. Okay guys, we have it. We have our best tier. It's actually the nitro crystal, and let's just make it to the export so we don't have to care about this anymore. And then I think we can make this furnace. So where we are, we need 2 of this, then upgrade it. Then the next tier, do this, upgrade it. Then this is the diamond level. So let me just make 2 again. Upgrade. The next should be the emerald, yeah. 2 of these. Like this, and we have already 8k, so last year 1, 2, and we have 40k RF per tick, guys. You know how much that is. Now we are producing with one this, we are producing 700 RF per tick, and we have 40 now. That means we actually don't gonna have energy problems for a long time. So let's just swap this one out and place it here. Okay guys, nice, look at this speed, how fast we are filling up this energy cell now, and that is really nice. Okay guys, but at this point I just want to finish this episode because I think we made enough for now. What we are going to do in the next episode, I want to make some more automatization. And then what I have to do is we have to prepare ourselves to the way that we are wanting to go, and that is I want to make this reactor, but the problem is you can see we need a lot of stuff, so that is actually a lot of energy that we need. And we are also going to need to automate uranium production before we can do everything else. So yeah, that is going to be in the next episode, and then in the second one I think we already can start with the reactor. So this system is not going to be needed here because we are going just to store energy in this bank. So guys, at this point I just want to say thank you for watching. If you like this video, then just let me know and hit like and subscribe buttons. And guys, if you are interested how we made this energizer system, then just click on this video here where you also going to see how we made our first wireless energy system. And now have a nice rest of the day, and bye.